Um, hey, it's me. I'm logging in, sorry. My super attractive and sexy partner has brought me a wealth of food. So that's where I was for a couple seconds there. Day, I'm glad that you can sit in. Even if you're not home, I appreciate the support. Alright, I think we can swap over. Oh, I'm in a different position now, what the hell? Scoot over me. There I am. Also, my partner is home, and I'm gonna talk. Koopa's also gonna join the call. So you might hear my partner speak in the back. And Koopa's gonna be their normal Koopa-y self. I'm gonna scoot myself over a little more. There we go. Alright. Alright, calling Koopa.
Hello.
Hey! You're on stream, so be wary of what you say.
Cool.
So Aaron got me like a huge fucking sub from Market Basket. It goes crazy, dude. I think I need a knife and fork for this shit. It's fucking crazy filled. Holy shit.
So there's this guy, right?
Mm-hmm. Alright, bro! You can't make this up! I just logged in, and I'm getting stared at and doted.
Nice.
What is happening? What is this fucking game?
Crossbar privilege, I don't know.
I guess so. Alright, I'm heading to the FC house.
Okay.
That was not the
The
FC
little
house.
guy sent you a wacka bump. Or a wacka, sorry.
Yeah. Alright. That's cute.
There's a chapter where there's a wacka just sitting there, and he's on an island, and if you bonk him on the head with the hammer, you get like one of the best healing items in the game. But it hurts him.
Oh.
There's no downside besides it just makes him sad and it hurts him, and eventually you can't do it anymore. But apparently in the remake they added it to where if you max out on the amount of wacka bumps you can get, there's a pit where you basically go through 100 floors of enemies, and at the end there's like arguably the second hardest boss in the game. It's like a challenge pit basically, like a challenge dungeon.
You are so loud.
Apparently,
you are getting picked up on my normal mic.
Yeah, it goes hard. I'm not any louder than normal, I don't think.
No, you're not. It's just how shitty my headset is.
But if you make him disappear because you took too many wacka bumps from him on the island, he'll show up at the bottom of the pit after the final boss of the pit, and he has a like super secret oh my god, goodbye phone. Has like a boss fight that they added for the remake, and it's apparently really fucking hard, which I think is really funny.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking kill my girlfriend. She's too fucking cute. I love you. I don't care. Do whatever you want. Just don't say like slurs and shit. That's all I ask.
Saying slurs.
I'll try my best.
I appreciate that.
I wouldn't say a slur.
Just don't say slurs and we're good.
Mario. Game's so good.
Oh. Paper Mario is indeed a good game.
It's so good. But I wanna play the remake though, but I don't wanna use my Switch.
I don't know why you don't.
Because I would have to play it in handheld on my Joy-Cons that have awful stick drift.
Oh.
Because I don't have the cord to play it on like a...
Oh.
You need specifically, like I have a cord to charge my Switch and I have a cord that I can plug in to my Switch, like the console port. But you need specifically their like, what do they call it, like an AC cable or whatever, the power cable. You need specifically theirs, because otherwise they're like, oh, it might not put out enough power to run the Switch in console mode, so you can't do this. But we know that our cord will. I don't have that cord anymore. And I don't want to play the game on handheld the entire time. That's fine. I can play the original and then just listen to the new music. Did I get the highlights right?
Yeah. I said like darker than darker. I meant like darker than brown. But like
Darker
it
than
works.
brown, but then you can't see them.
No, you can, because then they're so dark they get turned into shadows instead of highlights. I usually like my highlights being darker.
Dude, can I just get access to 2xKO already? Please?
It's 2xk.
Trying to play the game. I want Riot Vanguard back on my computer. ASAP.
Oh.
The League fighting game. I want to play it. I would like to.
Is it like available?
I signed up for a thing for it. I could send it to you if you'd like.
I think you did. I never signed up for it though.
I'm excited for it just because you just the fact that you could play with 2 people. And the fact that you could do 2v2 games, and like, it's not like Dragon Ball FighterZ where it's like, oh, you could play with 3 people, but it's really jank and it doesn't really work. It's like the game is literally intended to be played with 2 people as well as to be played alone. It looks really cool. I don't know, my RE is gonna be nuts, and then the Hunter x Hunter game is gonna come out. I'm gonna be really sad when I spend $70 on it, and then I will be the nuttiest golden player on the planet.
I believe it.
Dude, Gon's gonna be so sick in that game. Have you seen anything about that game?
Nope.
He can charge his Jajan Ken in the air, and it works exactly like you would expect it to. It's literally just a 3-way mix between a guard crush, a high, and a low.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
And he can do it in the air. So every single time, it's gonna have the same exact mental stack effect, like where, like against the opponents on the show, where it's like, oh my god, he's charging a thing. What is he gonna do? I'm so terrified. They don't know what the fuck you're gonna do.
Air jump awesome. And fucking guard crush. They'll never see it coming.
Nope.
No way he's gonna jump up and guard crush.
I don't actually know if it's a guard crush. I might be capping. But regardless, he's gonna be sick.
Oh. That O was at that O was at Day's comment. Apparently, they walk you to your job gear vendor, but the vendor is in the main city and not as Solution 9, which is good to know.
For what?
Job gear, getting your 100 gear. Because I think people in chat, not my chat, but like in chat, were talking about like where to get it. Are you gonna go unlock your dungeon so we can do your dungeon? No. Okay.
No.
I don't expect any less. I am only planning on streaming for about like 4-ish hours. Also, I had my first day of like real work today.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Fucking miserable. My back hurts.
Sounds about right.
My legs hurt. They had me, we're deep cleaning dorm rooms, basically. So they early in the morning, I was on my hands and fucking knees, like a good little doggy.
No comment.
Yeah, and like, that shit hurts. I was cleaning cabinets and shit, that shit fucking hurts. I'm tired. I don't know, the place I worked at before was bad. Like, damn. But the people there are really sweet for the most part. You can't work anywhere without like a little bit of drama. And Day, I look forward to you silently sitting over there with your hands in a pyramid going, yes, yes, guess this thing wrong. That'll be fun. And congrats on finishing Dawntrail, by the way. That's pretty sick. I don't know how I feel about it being so like easy to beat, considering the game came out like I don't know 4 days ago.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked that
Like
my
5
friend
days?
Bryce got through it as quick as he did, because he actually pays attention to story. And he said he finished it like yesterday morning.
I'm still not even that deep, apparently.
Bro, he even did it on Viper. He took the first day to level like we did too.
I don't know how
Like,
you do
it's
that.
really not long, which is crazy.
Okay, well, also to be fair for me, I am streaming it, reading all of it out loud, sitting here and like thinking about what I'm reading, taking my sweet fucking time with it. I respect the no-lifing day. I respect that. But it's like, I don't know. I've waited so long for Dawntrail to come out. I don't want it to all be over like immediately. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm in no rush, because I know the moment that I finish the story, it's just gonna be fucking dead until new content comes out, so I'm just kind of going through it. I'm not really in any type of rush to go. That's why I haven't been doing it. Because as long as there's still, like, that option of, hey, I don't know what to do, I'm gonna go do story, I'm very likely to get on the game still. Instead of it just being like, why should I get on the game? I don't know. I already did everything.
True. I don't know, that too, like today, I put it in my description that we're doing the first trial. We're gonna go fight, Valigarmanda. Because I'm not too far away from it. I guess there's like a little bit of like sleuthing that we have to do first and foremost. But for the most part, we're basically there. But after we fight him, like, I'm pretty much square. Like, I'll consider today a success for the most part. So, like, if you go do your fucking dungeon, I can get on with it.
But I could sit here and cast my Rainbow Beam.
Also, what? Also, fuck you. Hold on. Wait. I need to be mad at you for a moment. Fuck you.
Why?
You never told me that fucking Starry Skies helps me do damage.
Yeah.
You never told me that.
I didn't know I needed to.
You should
I
have.
figured you were like everyone else that had like already like had the whole compendium on everything that my class does before the DLC even came out,
I fucking
because
know anything about
apparently they just
Pictomancers.
showed everything.
The only thing I gave a shit about was fucking Viper. I didn't give a shit about Pictomancer.
Okay, well, I don't know. The last person I tried to say something to about my class was Damon, and he said, "Yeah, I already know all of it." And I was like, "Oh, so how much we played?" He's like, "None. We just watched all the stuff before it came out." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I just assumed. I don't know. It's 5%. It's not that much.
Yeah, I'm a Viper. 5%'s a lot for me. I hit a lot of buttons.
Okay, well, at the start of a fight, I'm gonna hit my button. Like I have been every time.
Good,
And
do
at the
that.
start of a fight, you're gonna hit all of your buttons like you have every time.
You should fucking do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy that it's been, like, working out fine, and you've probably been getting your full burst off during it anyways, because I do it at the start of a fight when everyone's using their
No, but
burst.
I have to stand in it.
No.
Yeah?
Wrong.
Wrong? No, I have to fucking stand in it.
Wrong.
That's what the person said last night, and this is why I
Come
was
down
mad
here.
at you.
Step away from me.
I'm over here. Oh shit.
Whoa, you have the buff and you're not in the circle. Whoa! It's like that person doesn't know what they're talking about.
Apparently.
And I understand my class and they don't. Do you know what the circle is? It's for me. Only me. Nobody else. Just me! And you should have known that. Because whenever we were doing Tower of Zotan, we were leveling, and the guy asked, do I need to pull enemies into that circle? I said, no, it's just a buff for me.
Well, that's what I thought, because you wanted to know it's just a buff for me, so I was like, okay.
No, it's just for me. It's ley lines. I get 5 casts of ley lines.
Also, fucking Ouroboros, really quick. This fucking move.
Yeah.
Fucking sick! I get my range shit.
I'll say though, I have my class down pat. It is the moment that you, whenever you get Get those out of my fucking bar. When you play this class, when you get level 92, Rainbow Drip, when you get that spell, it's when everything, like, makes sense.
When everything clicks.
It's like everything already works before that, but it gives you an extra button that, like, actually, at least to me, it showed me, it was like, hey, this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my buff. Because it all depends on the ley lines that you put down. If you use all 5 casts, then you can use the beam without this cast time.
Meanwhile, my whole thing is just like rotate shit to keep buffs up.
Literally, the goal is use your damage buff, use your hammer stance, use your first Moogle, summon your second Moogle, and then use your like buffed up spells, your Comment in Black and one Holy. And then that's enough to get you your beam, and then you can have your Moogle beam, and you could get all of this in like 1 damage buff. I'm gonna see if I can do it. I had it down when we were farming bosses earlier, so I would fucking hope that I can.
Alright, so for the next step of my PNG tubing lifestyle, I have to make a toggle for when I'm eating. And I have to make a toggle for when I, like, leave my chair. So it's just gonna be the gamer chair floating by itself.
That's kind of godlike.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do not have time to do the Moogle. Not if you want that in the damage buff. I thought you had time to do the Moogle beam. You do not. It takes too long.
Oh, I thought you...
I wonder if it's better to get the Moogle beam in the damage buff. It probably is.
I genuinely... I fucking went goldfish, and you were like, you do not. I thought you were telling me I don't have goldfish.
Moogle beam does more damage.
Alright, no singing, you're gonna get me copyright claimed. I'm kidding, I don't give a shit.
It is Nintendo music, you're not wrong.
It's like that Game Grumps bit where they were like, hey, hey Barry, can you play as much of Eye of the Tiger as you can before we get copyright claimed? And it's like, BAM! Not even the full first note.
Dude, I wanna play Paper Mario.
Fucking play Paper Mario.
I can't. I need to finish Wind Waker first. I said that I would. When I was playing Wind Waker last, I was like, when I finish Wind Waker, I'm gonna play Majora's Mask. And I thought about it, I was like, fuck Majora's Mask. That game's awesome. But like, I've been wanting to play Paper Mario for like a few weeks now.
So wait. What are you playing Wind Waker on?
Wii U emulator that I found. Playing the HD version.
Paper Mario on a Wii U emulator?
No, it's on GameCube or it's on Switch. The remake only came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Oh. Shit. Well, I'm behind times. I know.
I've been following this remake like a hound though because Paper Mario Thousand Year Door is the reason that I play video games. I'm a little biased. And I'm not, that is no, like, overselling it. It's like literally my first experience with playing a game was not even playing the game. In that game you have a partner that fights with you in combat. My dad would play Paper Mario and he'd give me the other controller and say that I was a partner. I wasn't doing shit, but I was a 4-year-old, I didn't know. I was playing the cool Paper Mario game. And then I hit like 6 years old and then I was like alright at reading, and then I played it.
It was like me in Final Fantasy VII. Except I grew up with more computer, like PC games. Like fucking Might and Magic and shit.
I grew up with like I was your Nintendo kid until I got a Xbox 360. Then I was on that Call of Duty grind set for a while.
My mom hated Nintendo. Like going back and looking at my parents' relationship, you think that my dad would be like the nerdy one. It's like, no, my mom was like full force. She was the one who was like, man, Nintendo's consoles kind of suck ass. This is
Oh
like
man, but the GameCube.
no, but this was like Super Nintendo era.
I mean, that's fair.
Sega Genesis is way better. Sega's gonna kick it out of the park. And then, like, she hated Nintendo so much she never bought another console. Until the Wii came out.
Yeah, then everyone and their mother owned a Wii because it was like one of the best-selling video game consoles to ever exist.
I still remember sleeping over at my friend's house and playing that endless Blue Ocean game. I thought it was the coolest fucking shit in the world. I was like, whoa, you can look at the fishies. I love the fishies. And I thought it's like, you know, like when you're a kid and you think that like a red-eyed tree frog is going to be way more of a problem than it actually is going to be in your life. You're like, oh shit, there's a frog that can like kill me if I touch it. That's fucked up. I was like, damn, there's a fish in the ocean that can kill me if I touch it?
There's a lot of things that could kill you if you touch it.
Yeah, I know. But I want to touch it. Dude, goldfish are good.
I think if I play Paper Mario, I'm gonna play the Kaizo version though. Because they make the game harder and they rebalance a bunch of the badges that are really overpowered. Like, for example, there's a charge badge, which every turn you can use Mario's turn to charge, which will give him +1 attack. So his next move hits.
I like his simple numbers.
Yeah. I appreciate
Stop fucking dying.
My vape's killing me, I'm sorry. Also haven't smoked today until just now. Because I was driving and doing stuff. I had to go get my tires aired up.
Oh. Me too, I do that like every week.
The back right one replaced, because apparently there was like a gash in it or something. I don't know how, but anyways, I'm just gonna give the example of the overpowered strat Paper Mario that everyone did, because it's like it trivializes the game. The reason I want to play Kaizo is because this gets changed, or like it won't work like that, as far as I'm aware, from what I've heard. You have a charge badge, and then you spend Mario's turn for like however many turns you want to do it. Realistically, if you do it for like 5 turns, you're gonna kill everything in the game that you hit in 1 turn. So while Mario's sitting there charging, your companion's sitting there like eating damage, doing whatever. And then now with his +7 attack, because he charged for 5 turns, so he's +5, and he has 2 power plus badges, because of course you do, you're playing Paper Mario. So with this +7 damage and his boots already that give him +3, he's now doing 10 bonus damage. He then uses the Power Bounce ability. Power Bounce is... You ever played like the Mario and Luigi games?
Yeah.
So you know how the action commands work in that game, where it's like you do your jump and you have to like time it as you land, and you'll get like a double jump?
Yeah.
It's that, but it keeps going until you fuck up an input. And so the way this attack works with damage is they don't all do the full damage. So if you're doing +10, so you do 11 damage on your hit, it's gonna go 11, and then 10 on the next, 9 on the next, 8, 7, so forth until it hits 1. I think the highest health enemy in the game is like 100.
Dead.
Yeah, no, it's like really brutal. And you get access to Power Bounce and the Charge Badge within the first chapter of the game. They legitimately give you the tools to trivialize the game in the first 3 hours of gameplay.
Sounds like fucking Final Fantasy 16.
I believe
they added the streamer rings. Auto dodge. I think you like self heal.
Oh, they had shit like that in 15. I know they had auto dodge for sure.
No, because like what it does now is I don't know if it does. I don't know if it didn't in 15, but basically, when you equip the rings, it will show up on your HUD.
Oh.
So if you're a streamer and you're playing it and you're like, look how cool I am, it'll be like, no, you dumbass, because it's like an actual DMC action game.
You know, in 15 there was no, it didn't show it on your screen or anything, but that was because it wasn't rings. You were literally wearing armor, and the whole point of the armor is it had like charge. It was like a Magitech suit or whatever. So your character was fully in it, and it would like charge up, and then when you got hit, it would use energy and it would auto dodge. If it was like a big blast or something that was just gonna hit you, it would just use a shield. Basically, just put the game in baby mode. You didn't get hit. Unless you literally stood still and did nothing. Even then, you would still survive for a while.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you would play like that. It's like you could really just like hit Warp Strike though in 15. Warp Strike's awesome. 15 was like a finished game. There's a Steam guide, and the last time I played it, I actually used the Steam guide because it's the only way that I've seen put on paper that you could experience the whole game as it was like sort of intended. And that required watching like 4 anime, like 30-minute to an hour-long like mini-movie things, watching, and then I got to read some bullshit, then I got to play a couple chapters of the game, and then do a DLC, and do a couple chapters, do a DLC. What is this?
Oh. I met him with the Rothgar Riz. They're immune to the Rothgar Riz. I don't know what to do now. I hope they're not immune to the Koopa Riz, as they should. Do I get one? No, they're just here for you, I guess.
I guess, I don't know if I don't recognize dude. I don't think I've interacted with this one before. And now it's in party chat instead of say chat. The one time you wanted to say chat.
No, I didn't even want to press that button, to be honest.
Okay.
I was trying to close my fucking menu. I mean, the lolly ho. Okay. All of us with our hands on our hips. What am I what the fuck is happening? What is it? Is this a courting ritual? What the fuck is going on?
I have no fucking idea.
The most normal Final Fantasy interaction.
Everybody must stand on the cannon. It's a rite of passage.
Also, apparently, I gotta like figure this out really quick. Apparently, they added a thing that like your eyes move slightly. Oh my god, they do! Whoa, that's freaky. Okay. Hi, cat. They slightly move. That's so cool. That's really weird. Day, to answer your question, apparently Coop is getting rizzed up by an aura who just ran away. That was a really strange interaction. And they're still going.
I mean, not really. It's like they do, their FC house is literally right next to ours.
Well, yeah.
The fact that they get curious is entirely like unsurprising.
Mm-hmm.
Because there aren't always people here. I would imagine
Yeah.
there usually isn't people here, unless fucking. I don't mean to be that guy, but unless I'm here, I don't feel like there's many people here.
No. I think I've
'Cause I
only
would
been
just sit
here once or twice when you're not on. Because usually I'll just like...
You just do stuff, or you're in like a town.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, I just sit here, because I don't have to interact with people this way. I could just sit here and like watch YouTube or listen to music or whatever.
Right.
How much I've changed in my time playing this game.
Mm.
I'm just like, I know I'm a criminal, I'm just skipping through the phase 3 part of the song, like it's literally just the best part. That's just how it is. Oh, I need to finish fucking game, man. It's just so, like, overwhelming.
Which game?
It's called Library of Ruina. I forget I forget the people that make it, but...
Oh, it's the one that, Millie did a song for.
It's the people that own, like, the coffee shop or whatever, or the restaurant or whatever, and they use it to make their games. That's the only thing I know about them. All their shit's, like, Korean. Feels like it. I don't know, their games are overwhelming. It's, like, turn-based RPG game. Or turn-based strategy game, I should say, not really RPG.
Literally the only thing I know is that, String Theocracy is a song made by Millie, and it was made for the game.
Banger.
Dude,
I literally know that song. That song is a banger.
I love Millie. All of her music's bangers.
But, I don't know, the game is just really, really so much information to take in at every given moment. There's never a moment where you're not, like, reading a wall of text. Because you've got character builds, and then you get cards of, like, characters that you fought in the past, but those characters have passives, so you can grab these passives off of their cards and put them onto your character and mix and match it. You fight a lot of people in the game, so there's a ton of different options. And then they all have different attack cards that they could use that are unique per enemy that you fight, and you could get all of those, so you have all of those to pick from, and then you have 4 characters. And you need to combine them in a way that actually makes sense, because the game is really fucking hard.
It feels like how we just got fucking choice paralysis and...
Yes, that's literally why I haven't been playing it. Because I'm about to get to where, like, the first huge difficulty spike is. And I just, every time I look at the game, I just think about it, and I know exactly what it's gonna be. It's gonna be me sitting there for an hour, or longer, trying to remember what all of my shit did, and what I was gonna do next. And it's just so much information. And then when you're in combat, you have 4 people. There could be 4 people on the other side. But all of these people can have 2 or 3 turns per person. So in reality, it's 8 or 12 people on either side that all are doing an individual action that you need to either block or counter or clash with or do something with, otherwise you're just gonna get wiped. And then all the people on their side have passives, and all of their abilities do different things, and then they're throwing 12 different abilities at you that all do different things, and it's like... It's just so much. It's so overwhelming to play.
Even hearing you talk about it's a little overwhelming.
It's just too much.
It does seem like a lot.
It's almost like XCOM, but like with XCOM, it's like you cap it like 6 people, and they get to do 1, maybe 2 things a turn if they're lucky. And then you're fighting, like, 4 enemies at a time. Or 5 enemies at a time. If there's more, they're all, like, shitters that just... They'll shoot at you, and then that's their turn. Like, that's manageable. I don't know.
Like Baldur's
Normally
Gate.
I'm a geek for my turn, but yeah, it's like the one fight in Baldur's Gate, spoilers, when you're in Moonrise Tower and you're assaulting at that first room, it's like that. But every
Such
fight.
Bullshit. No, because you know what pissed me off about that fight specifically?
It's just there's too many things.
No. The AI on your side is really dumb.
Yeah, no, they're garbage. They just walk in and die into the big AoE that the orc lady sets down.
No, because I set the same AoE. I put down a fucking Hadar's Hunger. And then
they walked into it.
They walked into it, and then they aggroed me.
That's
So
godlike.
it went from fucking it straight
That's
up
actually
went
godlike.
from like, okay, a fairly even matched like
To the
turn.
fight's just over. You're just reloading at that point.
No, I fucking fought through it.
That's crazy.
No, my Lae'zel and my character, who is like a bard warlock mix, just fucking cracked out. I just broke heads. It's crazy. Also, Hunger of Hadar is like really good skill.
Insane. Yeah. My favorite is you get someone that can learn what do you call it? You get someone that can learn the like insect like swarm or whatever, the huge AoE that just like sits there and does physical damage, shreds their armor. Or shreds their AC or whatever. And then you put Hunger of Hadar, and then you put what's the fucking last one? I can't remember it. The poison cloud kill. And then if there's ever just like I remember when you're doing Shadow Heart's questline in Act 3. There's a bunch of enemies you need to fight. They're all in a circle room, and if you just like walk backwards, they have to come up like 25 meters of staircase. You just put that there, and I legitimately didn't have to play because they can't see through the cloud kill. They can't warp to the other side of it. Even if they did, you don't want to be in melee range of
the team.
Barbarian.
Yeah.
You're really not at that point. He was max level. You did not want to be there. But yeah, they would just walk in, and then they would get slowed, blinded, have their AC lowered, and just like slowly die because I didn't know what else to do because they couldn't hit me at range. Cloud kill's awesome. This is the moral of the story. And then when they get inside of it, if they do try and actually make it through, because they're really tanky, you just use the awesome, funny, goofy black hole spell and pull them right back into the center. The game's goofy.
I'm glad they didn't shy away from breaking it.
I agree. That's why I'm excited for the Hunter x Hunter fighting game.
What's it even
They
called?
explicitly, it's like fucking Hunter x Hunter Nen something. I don't remember the actual name.
Is it an actual fighting game, or is it like a?
It's like
arena?
it's gonna be like UMVC3. So like three player or like three character team tag fighter type deal with like, I don't know, if you ever played Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, you would know exactly what it's gonna be like, because it's like that.
Hold on, we're gonna...
But they came out and said, they were like, yeah, all the characters that are like really strong in the story, we want their abilities to have that same type of like overwhelming feel that they would have if you were actually fighting the person. Which to me means Netero and the King are gonna be unbelievable, and it's gonna be really fucking funny. I'm excited. I already know what my team's gonna be. I say that the King and Netero are gonna be really funny. I'm not gonna play them. I know my exact team immediately because I know they're all in the game. I'm gonna play Gon, I'm gonna play Killua, and I'm gonna play Hisoka, and that's the freeze team.
It's literally the last three people that were on screen while I'm watching this little introductory.
It looks sick. I just don't want to spend $70 on it.
I don't like the 3D models. It's my only gripe.
They're not Guilty Gear 3D models.
They are not They were not Guilty Gear 3D models, and they are not. What's the other one? Grand Blue Fantasy, and they're not.
Doesn't Blaze Blue do 3D models?
Grand Blue Fantasy Versus is, yeah.
I should play more Blaze Blue. I think it's fun.
I like they have two games called Blaze Blue and Grand Blue. Like, what's the obsession with blue?
I don't know, what's the obsession with Guilty Gears? What are they guilty of?
Well, Soul is the gear that made all the gears, so that's what he's guilty of. Soul is the guilty gear. That's why they can't call it guilty gear anymore. Because he's not a gear anymore either.
I saw a comment on a song for a Guilty Gear song, and it was like, it was for Order Soul, and it was like, canonically, Soul has only ever been seen using 2 different weapons outside of his hands, that being a gun that basically fires nukes and a rock. What's the lore with the rock? I've not heard of the rock.
Oh no,
Is it just
it's
like
a
a
sword.
boulder? Oh. What with like Order Soul?
Yeah, no. Order Soul's sword is basically a rock.
How does it turn into a gun? Or does he just make the gun at some point later?
No, he gets a different weapon. Order Soul is like an alternate reality soul, if I'm remembering correctly. Here. Because Soul... Oh, no, it's not an alternate reality soul. So Order Soul is when he joined the Holy Order during the Crusades. And he didn't have whatever the fire seal, which is what his weapon is. It's only after the Crusades does he get given...
So he's just a gear, like
Yeah.
with a rock.
Yes. He's just as strong as a gear with a rock.
That's crazy, bro.
It's
Your
all
soul's
because
so
of that little
awesome.
bandana. And now, anytime we see him and he doesn't have the bandana, we know he's not Gear Soul anymore. Because they're coming out with an anime for Guilty Gear.
I'm excited.
And he
It'll
doesn't have
maybe be
the
good.
he doesn't have the bandana. Bandana. It's kind of sad to be
We'll get
honest.
Dizzy and Strive. Surely we'll get Dizzy and Strive. I'm not coping. Surely. She was in the story. Surely we'll get Dizzy.
Was she in the story?
Yeah.
She did it all of what?
She did all of... She was in the room when a conversation was being had between Sin, Baiken, and, like, everyone else. She was just in the room. I think she might have said some shit. I don't really remember. The only thing I remember about that scene is Sin talking about how babies are born.
Oh yeah. I don't think
But she
Dizzy
is
was
there.
I don't think Dizzy was in the scene with that.
She might not have been in that scene, but she is there. I know she's in the story. She has a model.
Okay, I know that she has a model. And I'm
I want
all
Dizzy.
for having Dizzy in game.
I want Robokai, and I want... We're never gonna get him. I want Order Soul.
That'd be cool. But I don't feel like
It'd be extremely cool.
I don't feel like the current Guilty Gear's thematics would like work with Order
No,
Soul.
it wouldn't fit. Even I love the Holy Order outfits. They are so cool.
True.
It's like my favorite thing about XR character designs is that like
Yes,
like Kai and
we
Soul
are
specifically,
both
like they
deviants,
both
by
just
the
are
way.
nailed.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to think who else would be cool. I want Gabriel playable. I think he would be sick.
Which one's Gabriel?
Potemkin's boss, the dude.
Oh
with
yeah,
the,
that'd be
with the
sick.
dude from
That'd be
Short's
sick.
Nose.
That'd actually be sick. Yeah.
No, he would be so cool because literally, as far as I've been able to find out through looking around, is that there's no specific reason why he's as strong as he is, even though, like,
He's-
Slayer has
he's
been
just
shown like giving him
Luigi.
respect. Yeah, he's just a dude. He's not magically altered. He's not like a fucking mech, or he doesn't have any like cybernetics or anything. He's
Well,
not a gear.
it's the same
He's
thing.
just a dude.
It's the same thing with Kai.
Well, Kai's not just a dude anymore.
Well, not anymore, but back in the day, he was absolutely
was.
just a dude.
No, yeah, it's true, and Kai has respect for that. But like, that's why I want Gabriel. He'd be just like he's the same vibe. He's just a dude that's absurdly strong.
I would say like fucking Slayer, but Slayer's a vampire. But I do like that he just kind of like straight up just punches you.
So sick.
Oh. I mean,
I should play more
we
Strive.
might take you up on that day. We might. Day's offering
Well-
the tank for us. For the
Oh.
tank priv.
Uh,
So whenever you get that fucking dungeon done,
why is that the one thing we're waiting on? Fine, whatever.
it's not the one thing we're waiting on.
I don't know, we could like do something that I could already do. It doesn't require me to go run around and talk to people.
Oh, and I went with you. Oopsies. Didn't mean to click the button. Just the button happened.
Sorry, Justice's theme just came on. I'm ready to run.
And on the SDS Finner. That's gonna attack you, yep.
Friend wants Venom and Strive, but I don't think I want Venom.
No, neither do I.
I don't think... I think he's awesome, and I think it's a really cool
He's
kit,
also
but,
retired. Like,
he has the bakery though. He's there. He could
yeah,
fight.
that's what I mean. Is that like he's retired, as in he's doing the
Slayer was
stuff.
retired. Every game that Slayer's been in, he's been in the process of retiring.
Yeah, he's about as like retired as anybody that's like, oh, I'll retire next year.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, Slayer. I think Slayer does it to fucking like pity bait people. It's like, oh, I'm just this old man. I'm about to retire. Would you do me the honor of one last fight? And then he just like every time he sees them, he's like, yeah, I'm still about to retire. Woe is me. Would you give me one more fight? I would believe that.
Me too.
Because in Accent Core, that's basically what he does. He just goes up to everyone. He's like, oh, woe is me. I'm old and retiring. Please fight me. It's also sad to see it happen, but we've hit the point. The honeymoon has worn off. Everybody that I see talk about Slayer online just hates him.
Yep.
In Strive.
Yep.
So funny. If you have a problem, simply get good.
No, sorry, my B for not responding to a full like full health counter.
Yep. You know, he just hit me one time and then did 80% of my health bar. Every character I play can get TOD'd by him. Every single character that I play. That's what I get for playing below average health characters and not playing Nagoriyuki. But,
even Nago loses.
You just have to be able to keep him out.
It's the same thing with like Abba.
His only downside is supposed to be, or like his main downside is supposed to be that he doesn't really have any defense options because his backdash sucks in this game. Because I mean, thank God for that. Because if he had a good backdash or he had backdash cancel, he'd be disgusting. But it's like his backdash is shit, and then he doesn't really have any good defensive options. So you're supposed to be able to just like stay in his face and like be aggressive, but then it's like, I feel like my guy just hits close slash, and it just wins, like, every time. And then I'm getting hit for 80% of my health bar. No. I think I prefer Exard Slayer in terms of, like, playing it and fighting it. Like, sure, the damage is comparable. He's still, like, if he gets a good counter hit, he's still gonna hit me for, like, 80% of my health bar. But it's also significantly harder to do that, and I don't know. Slayer is just kind of fundamentally different between the games.
I think it's also a difference in, like, game design, too, that's kind of important.
Yeah. They're two very, very different games.
Because Strive is way more like... I don't know, like, easier to kill things in.
There are times in Strive where it doesn't feel like an anime fighter to me, because it's just like, I don't know, when I think, maybe that's just my fault. When I think anime fighter, I think like, obviously it has the really flashy stuff, which comes hand in hand, but I want like my air combos, and Strive just like doesn't go aerial like ever, unless you're playing like Melia or Chip.
Yeah.
Or like, I guess, Ino, but like who plays Ino? Who plays any of the characters I just named?
If Fucking sweats and dumbasses.
It's like, I feel like the Sweat plays that, and then they fight their 7th gold Lewis in the tournament bracket, and they're like, why do I play Melee again?
You got teleported.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Like in the town. What? Why am I here?
Oh,
Dude, I'm so glad I grew up when I did.
that's good.
It's like if I was a little later, I would have been still going through school when COVID happened. If I was a little sooner, I would be almost 30.
Cool sword.
Hell. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's like whenever I was a kid, we had what you call quality video games back then.
I mean, quality
Don't have
everything
that.
before everything went to shit.
True, actually.
And it's not just like a nostalgia thing, it's a
Dude,
literal,
I had a
like...
BlackBerry. That's crazy. Do you remember those? I assume you do.
I do. Actually, I really wanted one as a kid, but I didn't get one. My dad got me instead. I think it was called an Xperia. I wonder if I can pull it up.
That name sounds familiar.
It was like a BlackBerry, but instead of like a flip-out keyboard, it was a flip-out controller.
What the?
Through the story to 1, enjoy it, and see where it goes, and 2, unlock all the zones. Yeah, man. I mean, like, hey, hey, oh, hi.
I'm leaving.
Oh, okay. I see you.
I love you.
I love you too. Yeah, I don't think rushing through the game is like such a bad thing. It's more just like impressive in one way or another. Xperia. I doubt they still make them.
Dude, my BlackBerry had the scroll thing on the side of it. That's crazy. I had a full-on keyboard.
I
Like,
think
that's so crazy.
it was the Sony Ericsson, yes. Hold on, I have this little bad boy. It had the 2 like fake analog sticks in the center that were like touch pads. And the only games that they realistically had on this fucking little piece of shit was like racing games. Not even Tetris. Not even Tetris.
Damn, that's crazy. No, I had Snake though.
Well, cause like the shitty thing about it, right, is that it was the whole
It's like
gimmick.
every shitty phone back then had Snake on it.
Yeah, well, the whole gimmick was that it was a PlayStation phone, right?
Yeah.
But all of the games cost money, and I didn't have money because I was 13.
Real.
So it was like, here's a phone with a bunch of cool potential games on it, but you can only get the free ones because I'm not buying you any games on it. And I'm like, what the fuck is the point of having the controller in the first place? You're just not gonna give me any games on it. They did have a really cool one. I see it right there, the fucking ship one.
Can you leave the party?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're gonna fight, Bakool Ja Ja.
About to get fisted, I guess.
Did I play the God of War or Ratchet and Clank games? I played God of War. I did not play Ratchet and Clank, but I wanted
Ratchet and
to.
Clank goes hard.
It does. I wanted to play them. My partner just bought them They bought the original. Oh, I still have the window up. Hold on, let me get rid of that. I'm running around. They bought the original Ratchet and Clank for PS1 or PS2. I don't remember which one they got, or if it was on one of the ones. Were they? I didn't know that. Man, really bothers me. No, I mostly played just like Asphalt 5. There was also like an Assassin's Creed game that came out on like mobile phones that I had on my little iPod. It was actually really good. Back when like mobile games had like game design applied to them and they weren't just like Flappy Bird cut knockoffs.
Bro, Flappy Bird goes hard. I don't want to hear that.
I said knockoffs, not Flappy Bird itself. Flappy Bird was a good game. I just mean like all that shit where it's like...
Didn't follow how to read that. Like
what?
This?
What do you mean read what?
Okay.
Oh, mechanics.
Mechanics are for cars. I'm not a car. So I'm struggling.
Mobile only games for them. Okay, so it's different. Yeah, they would have been a little different.
Bro, do I have to kill this guy?
You're fighting him.
Surely it stops at like half his health bar or something.
No, you're fighting him.
Dude, it's gonna take 10 years!
No, you gotta fight him.
Stop. I mean, he looks cool.
Yeah, and his mechanics are cool too. But yeah, you gotta fight him, man.
Bro, what do you mean?
Yeah, you gotta fight him.
It's gonna take like 40 minutes.
Yeah, fight him.
I'm working on it. I'm using AoEs, I'm trying to paint. Dude, okay. You're being ugly. Yes, I have your measure, you're free. What the fuck does this mean? Oh, I'm gonna go like that. Okay.
Captain Quark, Holovid.
Interesting.
Levels in your arsenal. Oh. I never.
Well, ask why I'm fighting this guy.
He wants to duel you.
Is that it? He literally is just like, hey, you're stronger
so
on the fight.
Right. You've been skipping cutscenes. Right. So when you first meet him, he's fighting a Stinian, and Wuk Lamat basically explains that it's like, yeah, Dad really likes like fighting really strong people because he has fun with it, and he thinks it's really cool. And then a Stinian.
Dad?
Yeah, it's adoptive dad.
Okay, I was gonna say, you're telling me this is where Hrothgar's coming from.
When a two-headed fish man loves a fucking furry, Wuk Lamat happened. No. But basically because he hears that you're back in town, because Wuk Lamat's doing a bunch of shit.
People.
Yeah, he invites you, because Estinian straight up tells him, it's like, hey, yo, that's a god killer right there. You wanna fight that? You wanna fight her? Like right now. And he's like, you're in town. Fight me, please. And what's crazy is that I still stand by the fact that pretty much every time that we ever fight, like, a boss, like an end dungeon boss. Yeah. Every dungeon boss that we fight post like Shadowbringers is the equivalent of a primal. So even fighting him, he's like the strength of a primal.
Power scaling is real.
might eat a Jaffa cake.
I'm actually just killing this guy.
Yeah. This is when he dies.
Kind of
Like,
impressed that this is going on for the full time and there's no like gimmick. It's actually just a boss fight.
Yeah.
Normally they would throw like a gimmick in this.
Nope.
I feel like.
It's just 1-to-1 boss fight.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Working though. He's almost dead.
Yeah. Which is also why I like that our character is able to take a backseat. Pretty consistently across the entire story. Everyone that ever sees us once is like, okay, that thing, we don't fuck with that. The second that thing, like, walks up, it's
What's
like,
that thing?
us. Our character.
Yeah, we're pretty cool.
Because there's a point, in a little bit, you haven't hit it yet, and you're probably gonna skip through it. Jesus, you're pressing buttons.
Yeah, I had the match for like 8 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
And the bar was like actually going down.
Yeah. Anytime we like strut up with our weapons drawn, everyone's like, oh, okay, that thing we need to keep away from. That's pretty great. Because it still feels like we're being recognized for our deeds and the kind of person that we are, but still like not to the extent that everyone thinks we're important. They just are actually afraid of us. What the fuck? Dude, I'm just standing here! Can I help you? I'm eating a Jaffa cake right now.
Sounding like you're complaining about getting attention.
I am, kind of.
No. You enjoy this. What?
I mean, yeah, I do, but still.
So stop complaining.
No, it's annoying
It's like
because...
my friend when we would play For Honor and he changed his name to General Kenobi and then everyone in our matches would go, hello there!
My complaint
And he would
isn't
get
that
pissed about it.
No, my complaint isn't that people are staring at me. It's that they run up, stare at me, and do fuck all.
Okay, then just like lick them. That's what I do. And they either interact with you or they run away.
Make it,
Problem solved.
keep it be interesting. I'll probably look at my search info and get scared. Have you read my search info?
We.
Yeah, you. I think it's pretty OD. Alright, I need like an energy drink or like a soda or something. I am passing the fuck out. Oh. My back hurts like a lot. What am I getting? What am I grabbing? I know what I'm grabbing. What's the point of getting out of work early if you can't, like, enjoy it? You know what I mean? And by early, I mean have, like, a really early schedule. To be fair, I did wake up at, like, 5. And I couldn't sleep really good last night. Also, I'm pissed in hindsight, because I thought when they made mention of the giants on top of the hill, I was like, Ashians? What? Not realizing that they were in fact not Ashians.
Just big people.
Yeah. Really bothered me. I'm just vibing with the music right now. I'm realistically like too tired to do a lot of things right now.
You hit the location a third time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that bullshit. The whole time I was screaming, can we just go after her, please? Why did we let this stupid fucking weirdo come out of nowhere, walk up to Wuk Lamat, and be like, hey, can you actually come back with us? And her go, okay, yeah, sure, and then nobody went with her. You know what would be really funny?
Well,
Is if you streamed your game to me while I live streamed your game to YouTube.
okay.
No, I mean you can if you want. That'd be kind of funny actually.
Can see peak gameplay.
Yeah,
Your chat
apparently.
can get frustrated over it.
Hold on, I have to like add a window capture. Alright, now the latency on this is gonna be crazy. Oh, I have it turned down, I think. Oh, that's max volume. Gonna move myself on top. I'm gonna pretend like I'm playing. Hey guys, it's me, Koopa P, coming at you again with another Final Fantasy 14 stream where I skip all the cutscenes to make fans small like crazy. I see we have a Mulder in chat right now.
Yeah, actually, it's funny.
It'd actually be really funny if people thought this was my gameplay.
Phenomenal.
And then guess what? You gotta do it again. This whole quest is really dumb, I'm sorry.
Just riveting stuff.
Like, I understand why we were doing it to begin with, but just like the hoops you have to jump through to do it is really silly.
Crazy.
Crazy.
I get it.
Crazy once.
We have to reset after Endwalker because like we just had this huge like climax for the plot, but like, what are we doing, bro?
All right. Well, if you want to know what you're doing right now in particular,
Following this guy.
basically Wuk Lamat got captured by bandits in an area where they got cut off from a normal pathway. So because of that, all the bandits are like really trying to steal shit. So of course they're playing desperate. So you're going around pretending like, hey, everybody, look how much money I just gave this guy. This random dude that I don't know and nobody else knows about. So can somebody please like acknowledge this guy? And then Clona, who's the guy, is like, all right, yeah, sure, I'm gonna pretend to be a wandering merchant, and then I'm gonna get jumped. But in actuality, I'm not really gonna get jumped because you know, it's a trap for them. Cause I'm that guy, and I'm going to save my sister, Wuk Lamat.
To go buy more actions already. Vomit. Phenomenal. Yo, wait, this thing looks awesome. And its name is Widowmaker? Like, that's fucking cool.
I said the same thing the other day. It was really funny.
I fuck with that thing. Yeah, I wish it wouldn't rain. This area's like mad pretty.
Right?
I read what I was doing, surely.
You gotta trail that guy, but not get seen. You gotta do it twice.
Yippee. Do I need to be closer to him? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yippee. I wonder. This is the part where we use the diving mechanic. They didn't forget about that, I swear. You could dive in that water, surely. Oh, blump. I'm supposed to interact with them now.
Huh? Oh
I
yeah,
meant to interact with them.
no, you're supposed to follow him.
So he's really just standing here this long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I really want to just sit here. It's the third time he's repeated that line. It hasn't moved.
Oh, we'll walk up a little bit. A little more. I think I just pulled him. Oh, you're supposed to go over there. That's right.
Of course. I'm sorry, I followed him the wrong way. Dude, it's so boring. Just let me do something, man.
No, this little segment was silly. Well, you do this. I have my micro nap. Let's do what we originally planned on doing, which is me getting up to at least about to do the trial. Pointing the way.
I just came to the place that this guy's leading me to the dungeon.
Nope.
Damn.
You're a few steps before the dungeon. And by a few, I mean a couple. But knowing you, you'll get there pretty quickly.
So over this. It's not that, like, I have a problem with them making me do different things for requests. That's good. It's just the fact that nothing is happening.
Yeah. It's just a
It's like, I feel like even if I was paying attention to the story, it's like he has said nothing of, like, actual value.
Yep.
Neither of them have.
Yep.
And it's like, I could tell that. I don't know. Like, the fact that I could tell that means that this is, like, I don't know. I don't see the point. Make something interesting happen.
Alright, bear with me. I'm reading dialogue. Do you want me to mute, or are you good?
Do as you wish.
You get to listen to me struggle to fucking say words.
Reading out loud's not that hard, I promise.
No. It's the words in game. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, then send seekers to detect fire aspected ether. That was easy. It's one of the easier ones in this game.
Love fire aspected ether.
The giant snake monster that looks like fucking Quetzalcoatl. Basically unleashed fire ether, so we're hunting it through that. Right, the Seeker's ready to go. Warlord's Echo is still suffused with Skyruin's residual ether, so I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? You choose to depart. Aaronville will accompany you. The Ether Seeker will then begin leading you onwards. Follow the Ether Seeker to its destination without falling behind. If you leave Aaronville for any reason or lose sight of the Ether Seeker, you may try again by returning to the start point. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire expected ether. Okay, I already see what it's leading us towards. Source of fire aspected ether located. Tracking disengaged. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. This is normal little fire sprite. Would you mind dealing with that fire spray? It will continue to confuse the Seeker if we leave it be. Why are they playing music for this? Why'd they play music for that? This is really silly. A necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. Affirmative. Checking nearest source of fire aspected ether. Oh, I already see it. Day, I'm just catching up with chat, and I feel you on the gunbreaker thing.
Dude, the paladin changes are weird.
Also,
Damage buff going into Goring Blade, that shit's weird.
yeah, it's just to remove it from fucking being a button on your hotbar.
Yeah,
Plus, you're
it's
already
basically the
pressing
only
it.
way you were using it. Yeah, it's like you were doing it that way every time anyways, it's just weird.
Plus, 9 times out of 10, people would forget that they would even have it, like me.
You also can't hit any other buttons during configure your combo anymore, which I don't know how I feel about. It just like drops the combo if you do, and you have to use all your request get on other shit.
Where did I go for a second? My brain just like shut off. I thanks. I'd ask if it gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to. Seeker, resume tracking and do not point out something useful this time. And try to point out something useful this time. Affirmative. Source of fire aspected ether located, tracking disengaged. Another remnant of Valigarmanda's last rampage. The crater flames registered to Seekers as corporeal ether. But that's because it is ether, so no? In the words of Shuyo Saga, when Valigarmanda rages out of control, its fire burns forever, its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus says the Dawn Servant, able to turn the Skyrim's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is so mundane. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living ether, You can feed a sample into the seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm so tired. I'm like falling asleep over here, like actually. There, now the Seeker should ignore any etheric signature by Valigarmanda's. Jesus, I'm sleepy. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. My apologies, it seems I still have much to learn for this journey. Jesus! As a gleaner and as a guide. Yeah, apparently, Aaronville, we could have saved so much shit. This time, the Seeker should be attracted solely to Valigarmanda's ether. Let's go. Resume tracking based on the latest sample. Affirmative. Resume tracking. Pursuit mode. Alright, well I have a hunt for these things. Kill another one. Oh, right, Ouroboros is a button. I always forget that Ouroboros is in fact a button. Where am I going? Down there. Oh, an ether current. Grab that. Hi, Aaronville. Good, the Seeker was drawn directly to the Skyrim Spire. Now we know we've set the correct parameters for its etherical aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold for etheric concentration that should direct us to Taravadral itself. Calibrating sensors, moving and tracking. Oh, look who it is.
That's crazy.
I think we'd notice if our Valigarmanda was inside this passage. Let's head through to the other side.
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does.
Oh, there was more.
In any case, I'm almost certain the Vitral was headed in the direction of Bakool Ja Ja. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Bakool Ja Ja. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda
Dungeon.
seeks to replenish its ether.
Awesome.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Oh, I don't think I'm getting to a trial today.
Stop!
Story's making me fucking sleepy.
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
These fucking guys.
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Alright, now that I did my chores, back to actually playing Final Fantasy.
Your band is incapable.
Where is my Glamour website? I need more stuff.
Are you sick to defile?
We need more options.
Yo.
Or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them? The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
So who's 8? So who's...
7 weaklings are no less doomed.
So wait, who's 8?
4.
Oh, is he 8?
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
I really hope this dude is an elector. That'd be really funny.
While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural Vitral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, This battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
This dude could really stand to like speak faster.
Brother, no. We do not bear arms against our own people.
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
I like them doing the thing where I just like...
She saved me.
Everyone's like, oh shit.
From the mountain.
Let's not fight
bird.
them. And Wuk's like, yeah, it's me doing
No.
that.
Then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid.
Okay.
But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuk Lamat, protector of peace and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Okay, word.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Bro, the fact that this is dungeon gear that I'm probably gonna get later, that's crazy.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother.
Was it the sci-fi stuff?
But I'm relieved to see you put aside the
Vanguard
contest
Jacket of
for the
Castle,
sake of the
97.
greater good.
It's a new screenshot.
Yeah.
They're using the cat ears HUD, but
Our nation is a fortress, and its
Jacket
people
is the
the
main
bricks
thing.
with which it is built.
it's
Oh,
died
yeah.
as
The more
well.
that
But
we
like,
lost
that's
our
crazy.
ground, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
I saw this scene on Twitter. And it was daytime in that scene.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird.
Respect.
I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Hey, hit me with that party and hit me with that fucking dungeon queue.
Wait, this goes so hard. Wait, I'm busy. Wait, this goes so hard. Wait a minute. I'm busy. I can have everything except for this hat. That's fine. I can work with that.
Clicking. This is my best stream ever.
No?
Yeah, totally. It's literally because I'm way too tired to do fuck all. But we have your dungeon and I have Valigarmanda. I just need the energy to do both. Ugh.
You should come to the FC house.
Okay. I will do that. Oh. Yeah, Discord is just like chilling up there, ain't it? Kinda forgot about that. Oopsies. Where am I going? FCS. What am I looking for? What am I doing? What in the fuck is that?
It's a bee. It's the only time I'll ever use yellow as a color. Because I thought it looked slick.
It's Koopa Bee.
Koopa Bee, that's crazy. I fuck with it a lot though. I don't have the hat.
Crazy.
But Die Regions went nuts with this outfit.
Yeah, actually, Jesus.
It's the only reason it's able to look like this. Because the only way you could have dyed it before is everything that's yellow on the top would have been black, and everything that's black would have been yellow. It would have looked really goofy.
Proud of you.
Part where I get the pea brush.
Oh, you should have your pre-order. Oh no, no, it's collector's edition. Never mind. The chocobo brush.
Nah, it's fine. I have pea brush.
No, chocobo brush. Chocobo brush. Hello. Are we gonna do your dungeon?
Fine, fine, fine.
Oh, hold on, before we queue up. Day, do you want to come along for dungeon? And make up for my sleepiness? Let's see what Day says. Look at me, being a cool streamer and playing Final Fantasy with my viewers. Day says sure. Come to Goblin on Crystal.
Should we be not at the FC house? Do they not care?
I don't think they care. Are we just able to invite people based on names? Also, they're using their last name as my old first name. I don't know if we can do that. Can I invite someone to my party? FFXAV with name. Crossword play. How do I do that? Am I just put up a party finder? I'll put up a party finder.
Funny.
Okay. Blue. You're watching me make this, so you should know this. 1111. Alright. Let's see if they'll join.
Yeah, I did this, but I switched the black for white and I switched the yellow for pink, it would work.
Probably.
I don't have money for that. That's fine. On the back burner. Okay, well, while this person does this, I'm gonna go get company actions really quick.
Alright.
Because we need more.
Oh.
So glad I convinced Maki to give me this, because...
Never used Party Finder before? Bro.
That's crazy.
Uh...
That's, like, I mean, no disrespect, but making it to DAWNTRAIL and having never used Party Finder, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Honestly, missed out. Sometimes Party Finder's pretty good. You know, and it's not terrible. I don't want to learn about a free company. I'm in one. Actions.
Okay, you're over on Dynamis.
Is that a different data center? Isn't
yeah.
that? Well, then they would have to come to our data center to be able to play.
Yeah, and we are congested.
Because I could assure you I'm not swapping data centers. I'm not getting locked out of my home world.
No, because especially with it being congested, we just wouldn't be able to get back in. Shit.
I'm just gonna buy 4 of these and say that that's probably fine. I'm seriously so glad I got Maki to give me the role so I could do all of this.
Yeah, no,
past me.
Yeah, good fucking job.
Because past me didn't think it would be an issue.
And now Maki is
she was
like
playing
never
all the time, and yeah, now she isn't playing the game ever because she's playing Gary's mod.
What? Oh, Gary's mod? What for? What?
I don't know, on RP server or some shit.
Oh. Nah, it's okay, Day. We'll get it when servers are a little less shit. We can do like EX trials or something. I don't think we'll be able to get over to you, because if we go over to you, we get locked out of our stuff. Because basically what'll happen is we'll travel to you, and then because our world is still congested, we just won't ever be able to get back in. But we'll definitely run something in the future. Alright, I'm putting me and Coop in. Let's rock and roll. Did I put us in for Q? There we go. Yeah, I get you, Day. I've been pretty much playing on Goblin since like day 1. Because it was adjacent to Balbug and Mateus, which is like the RP capitals of the game. Back in the day anyways. because they were both legacy servers. And then they did the server squish, and then they opened up a little more, and now everybody's kind of pulled out the Goblin. But yeah, I think if we data center travel in our characters, I don't think we'll be able to get back into our normal world without it being a hassle. That works. Am I able to friend people on different data centers even? Oh, that's whole ass contacts. I don't think I have the ability to do that. I have to do a dungeon and I'm sleepy.
Okay, I was like, why are we just on a boring ass mountain? And then they showed all the crystals. And then it looked like a Final Fantasy area. And not just like a mountain. That thing looks cool. Okay, I skipped the rest, I don't really care. This place is neat.
Yeah, I see that. That's cool. Oh, this better not be a consistent thing because I want to keep streaming, but I can't keep streaming if I'm sleepy as fuck every time I play. Da, 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 da. Thank God he's gonna big pull.
He's gonna big pull and he's under level like I am. I believe in him. Oh my god, my hammer's hitting everything. Please, tank, do not move an inch. Oh. Bonk. Bonk. I'm gonna be so sad when they take my hammer from me. It's actually the most cool thing that they ever did in making this class.
What do you mean?
Whenever I hit like the next like 3 or 4 levels, it's gonna replace my hammer with an actual creature, because it's supposed to be a creature motif, but it draws a hammer.
No, you do both.
It's gonna change to something to the attack is like claw or some shit.
No, you do both.
They do both?
Yeah.
Mm.
No,
Okay.
because claw is part of the Moogle.
Claw is part of the Moogle. You might be right. Not sure. I just saw it and I assumed it replaced it. Or I might have looked at something else and not remembering it as well. If they don't take my hammer from me though, I'm happy. I love this thing. Like, I don't care if the attack that that replaces it is functionally the same, I like it being a hammer. You got sick. 2 pools and we're here? That's sick, actually.
Fuck. Good luck.
Okay, I understand.
I will say there absolutely hits a point where my brain shuts off and I have to just do mechanics and can't deal damage. I'm dead.
You're fine.
Not super dead yet. I will be fucked in a minute.
He's fluffling up. Oh, I see. I understand. That's why the good luck was said.
It's usually not said without a purpose.
Stand here and eat one. I might be dead. Yeah. The healer died as well. Good luck. Yeah, I don't know how to read that yet. I understand what's happening, which is good, but like I don't know how to read it yet.
Gotta rotate that fucking cow.
Nah, there's no rotating cow here, which is why I'll be able to do it eventually. The rotating cow is my genuine weakness. You guys got this, surely it's Paladin. I'm just gonna respawn. Yep. Oh. When you were doing this initially, how many times did you wipe? That's the real question.
Once. And I was doing it with, Justs.
Damn.
So it's because I
Oh,
died.
okay, no, you're doing it with trust, though. That's fair. Doing this, like, if I had gotten here, like, day one with, like, all the first people, it would have been funny just, like, wiping that a couple times. There was probably a shortcut. I definitely didn't take it. My bad. I'm hustling. You guys are pulling anyways. Yeah, I'm hustling. You got it. Kill them all before I get there, preferably. Okay, my bad. I pulled, I guess. Whoops. Not bad. Their aggro range is fucking massive. Okay, but the mob cycle opening just came on. It's over.
Get in the circle. Get out of the circle. Get in a circle.
I was hitting my crystal totally.
Honey, you were safe, kind of. I love it up.
Pog. It's just a big dude. Wait, what? Are
Yeah.
these the giants you're talking about? They're literally just big dudes.
Yeah.
Wait, this goes hard.
I remember I was like, I thought they were going to be Ashians with the way
Yeah,
they
no,
were
they're
talking.
just, and I said they were just big dudes. I was making a joke. They're actually just big dudes.
No, yeah,
and they
they're-
kick so much ass.
I told you that they're just big dudes. So what weapon is that? That's really cool. Oh man,
What?
Avelius.
Oh, E.
That's upsetting.
Prove you are worthy to rule. Chronicles of it. Retell the hunger of roiling waters.
Good luck.
Chronicles of it. Recount the fury of erupting peaks. I will take the measure of your resolve. Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
Grab him.
Okay. I'm glad I was standing where I was, because no one else was. That was really close. I assume he gets them if we don't.
Yep.
Let me... Well, boss is one-shotting me.
Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars! That you should endure my fury. Chronicles of Hell, record the cruelty of merciless storms.
Okay, I didn't actually. Whoops. Oh, my shield clutched.
What bath cut clutch for me?
That's a cool mechanic. It's fun to do.
All right. I'm making a decision.
Is it nap time?
It is indeed nap time. I will be ending stream early, about an hour early, honestly, because we made it 3 hours. I will pick up the Valigarmanda fight another time when my brain is less dead, and I'm gonna go lay down in bed and pass the fuck out. So, Day, I appreciate you stopping by. Koopa, I will talk to you later.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna go sleep.
Okay.
Peace.
Bye.